What's up? So this is like I don't even know what number it is, but it's video something, and it's the latest version of this thing. But anyway, just so you know, I'm 100% sober right now. Haven't smoked weed in 4 years and a month, and I'm sober from everything. I haven't drank alcohol. I don't drink cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't cuss anymore or anything. And if you're looking for specific how-to advice on how to quit smoking weed, like really how to, watch videos 4, 5, and 6. The rest of this stuff is just kind of like motivation and just other stuff, you know. But anyway, watch this video too. And I just want to continue on the last thing I was saying. Got cut off because the thing can only record 15 minutes at a time. Before I do though, let me throw this out there. If you really want to quit smoking weed, be smart, okay? If you have a bong, if you have pipes, if you have zigzags, blunt wraps, break your bong, throw your pipe away, break it, give it to someone. I wouldn't even give it to anyone. Break it, okay? Break your freaking pipes, break your bongs, get your weed, and if you freaking got what it takes, man, I don't care if it costs you money. Don't even sell it. Don't even sell it. This is like evidence to you that you are going to do whatever it takes to quit, and you're a freaking man. Okay? Be a man. Weed should be worthless to you. If it's worth something to you, that's weed should only be worth something to like low lives. Okay, put it that way. You should have to be a low life to find value in drugs. Okay, if you find value in drugs, you're probably not living life the right way. Go find a really good man, happy a really good happy man, married man or something to his beautiful woman. Okay, go find that guy. Really happy, does things right, suburbs, has nice house, whatever. Go find this guy, this happy guy. Show him some drugs. He would say, I don't care. Like drugs are worthless to this man. They should be. And if they're worth anything to anyone, they're probably not living life the right way. So bongs and pipes should be worthless to you. They should mean nothing. Okay? So throw them away, break them, okay? This one kid wrote me a message the other day, or I just read it the other day, and said, "Thank you so much. After watching this specific video, I built enough courage. It prompted me to break my bong. He just broke it." And he said like he mostly smokes weed from his bong, like that's kind of like his ritual, because everyone has their own ritual. I would smoke blunt, so for me it was throw away my zigzags. And I had a bong, so I broke that too. And I had a pipe, a couple of them, I broke them all. I had weed too. I happen to give my weed away most of the time, but I've thrown it away too and stomped on it and like messed it all up in the dirt, so it's like unsmokable. Like I'm not gonna go through the trouble of freaking getting that out, you know? So be a man and destroy what's destroying you, okay? Destroy that crap. It's not your friend. If you believe in God, it's the devil. You know what I mean? To me, it's the freaking devil. The devil wants you to screw up. He wants you to be a lowlife. He wants you to think drugs are cool, right? They're not. The coolest people in the world, they don't even know what drugs are. They don't even know that there is a whole underground world of potheads out there that exist. You know why? Because that world is so small and meaningless and ugly and stupid that no one even knows about it but you. The only people that know about it are the people in it. And when you're in it, you think everyone does it. You think the whole world is like that, but it's not. It's only you and your small little ugly group of freaking friends. I'm not saying that you and your friends are ugly. I'm saying that the whole scene is an ugly scene. It's just you and that freaking low life way of living, okay? And it's underground. Trust me, no one knows about it. Only you. Okay? I after I quit smoking weed, after I quit that lifestyle, I broke out of it. And first I was so surprised that the rest of the world doesn't smoke weed. Like I was like, "What?" I thought everyone was doing drugs. I really did. And then I found out that everyone I bumped into could not relate to me when I would say that I used to smoke weed. They never had a problem. I meet people my age, people a little bit older, people a little bit younger, and they're just like, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about that." And when I would bring up the fact that people do that, they would act like they had no idea. I even met people who lived really close by to where we would hang out all the time and to where we thought it was a really, really big scene out there. And they're like, didn't even know that was going on because it's just like I'm out there enjoying life. While you're off in your head getting high, you're over there at your friend's house thinking everything's all fine and dandy, but really all you are is in his basement, freaking high inside your mind. While I'm off living life and doing things that are cool, you're off in your head somewhere, which is sad. Anyway, um, so let me say a couple things. Oh, and real quick before I forget, I've got a lot of emails from people, and there's a lot of people saying that they quit. They are on day 1, day 2, day 5, etc. You want to know what they're all saying? They're all like, a lot of them are like, dude, it's so crazy that I can relate to this stuff you're talking about. There's like, I feel so amazing. I had no idea it would be like this. And they're all saying the same thing. None of them know each other. It's impossible for them to know each other and write me the exact same email. They're all saying stuff like, these are quotes actually. This one guy said, oh, this is words he used. He just said, I feel so happy and energetic and excited about life now. He was just like, and I was so bored. It was just like, smoking weed was so boring, and it was depressing too. I mean, it gets depressing, It's sad. It's just like, is this what all life is going to be like? Just a sad, every day is the same, groundhog lifestyle. He didn't say that, but all he said was, ooh, I feel so happy and energetic now and excited about life. And this other guy said, what was really surprising to me was how happy and fresh and alive I feel. And they all are saying the exact same thing, but in different words. They're all using happy. Few people use the word fresh. Everyone's using the word alive. It's not just my experience. That's what happens when you get sober. If you, even the most skeptical person out there watching this video right now is like, yeah, no, smoking weed has medical reasons and it helps people with the way they feel. Like, if you, even you, the most pro weed guy out there, if you were to try getting sober and know, I guarantee you would feel all these things everyone else feels, and you would not want to go back. You'd be like, hey man, I tried what it's like to get high, and I tried what it's like to get sober. Getting sober beats the crap out of being high, and I don't ever want to feel that way ever again. I don't want to miss a day of being sober. Seriously, like, being sober is so good. Why would I want to spend a day not being the best? Like, it's the best. You know what I mean? It's like, let's say you freaking got a really nice car. Why would you wake up one day and be like, you know what, I want to drive a really crappy car instead? Or, that's not that good of an example, but like, I don't know, man, but there's some examples out there. I just can't think of any, okay? It's like, if you are able to eat the best food all the time, like the best tasting food, but then there's always the option to eat food that tastes like garbage, would you ever one day say, I think I want to try that garbage, like, just for the fun of it? Like, I don't want to eat bomb tasting food today. I don't feel like eating this amazing, I already know that this is the best food I can get. There's no food better than this. But I think I'm going to go try this food that I already know is garbage. Like, it's not going to happen. Once you get sober, you don't want to go back. Seriously, I can almost promise you that. And the only people that ever do are like really like depressed people that like have a chemical imbalance. And at that point, like, you should stop self-medicating and go like see a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Seriously. But and that's really rare. Even those people, even the most depressed people, find it better being sober. But I have met one person that was so depressed that, like, anyway, sad. But that person wound up seeing a psychiatrist and no longer smokes weed and is not even on meds right now. But anyway, let's see here what points I wanted to make. Like, I can't describe it. And if any one of you guys are the guys that wrote me that email or wrote email or whatever, or you've been sober for a few days now and you can identify with what I'm talking about, please write a comment and be like, yeah, he's right. Like, I have been sober for so long and I feel so amazing right now. I feel alive. Describe to these skeptical people what it is you're feeling so that they can be like, dang, I'm starting to see evidence here. I'm starting to see people writing comments. I'm starting to, people are saying it must be true, and there's people, that bash the idea of being sober and they never even tried it. Like that sounds so stupid to me. It's like I'm bashing smoking weed and I'm talking good about being sober because I tried them both. But these people haven't been sober since they started smoking weed, which might be like 5 years ago or more. You don't know what it's like to be sober, man. You don't get to say what it's like to be sober. You don't get to even make the decision that being high is better than being sober. You know what I mean? Like you'd be falsely judging. It's kind of like saying, yeah, I think this those people that judge people that like judge food and stuff. Like imagine if you're like one of those on those reality shows and you're judging people's food. Okay, yeah, I think this is the best cake here, but you didn't even try the other cakes. You only tried that one. How the heck would you know that those other cakes are not better than this one? You know what I mean? You didn't even try them. You should be fired. You can't even be a judge. You're disqualified as a judge. We got to get another judge in here because you don't have what it takes to be a judge. To be a judge, you have to try them all, or you have to try this other one. And this other one in this scenario is being sober. So you don't even know what it's like to be sober. So shut your little mouth. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, though. You don't know what it's like to be sober, brother. So how you gonna freaking say that it's not better than being high? I can almost guarantee if you did, you would repent, you would regret, you would take back all that you said to me. Oh, like all those messages you write me and stuff, like all you people out there that are like pro weed. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I repent, I repent. Like, oh man, like I feel so amazing right now. I feel like I could just like burst out and just go out in the world and just like do all these things and stuff. I feel so alive, like da da da. You would feel that way, and you would probably admit that you were wrong. Hey man, all those messages I wrote you, I was so wrong. But and it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna try the life out. You're not gonna be like, you know what? I tried what you said. I got sober for 4 months, and boy, was it a waste of time. I couldn't wait to smoke weed again. That will never happen. And if it does, I'll give you $1,000,000 because it's never gonna happen. Okay. Now, quickly, let me go over this other thing. I was saying that also, when you quit smoking weed, it's the first step towards becoming a better person or the best person you could be. Okay. I am not gonna brag, but I'm kind of a really good guy, okay? And wasn't like this before. I was born to be a really good guy. I was always supposed to be this really nice guy who cares about people and is a very loving person, but I wound up being this bad guy. I started smoking weed and I just wound up being this bad guy. And some people were afraid of me because I would get in fist fights over the stupidest things. I was just a bad person. I would get people smoking weed for the first time, get them hooked. At one point I slanged. I'm not going to say the specific word, but I slanged at one point, if you know what that means. I was just a bad guy. And look, I used to be this guy, okay? I used to be like that. All right, there's these people out there that are like this, and I used to be like this, okay? Now, it might vary the slang depending on where you live. If you live in an all-white neighborhood, you might not talk like this. If you live in an all-Hispanic neighborhood, it might be different, okay? But for me, it was just like, what's up? What's up? What's up, fool? Yeah, what's up, dog? Hey, what's up, fool? There's happens to be a lot of Hispanics, a lot of blacks out in this neighborhood. And I'm not racist in the slightest way, so when I said blacks, please forgive me, whatever. I didn't mean it like that. So the slang is like that. And be like, what's up, fool? What's up, dog? Hey, what's up, man? And just be like, man, F the cops, man. F the police. We sounded like stupid idiots, just and bad guys. Like, we were not good-hearted in any way. Like, we're just like, me first mentality. Like, man, F the police, F this, F that. Freaking drugs are cool. Drugs are right. Cops are bad. Like, authority is wrong. You want to do something right, then you're wrong. You want good for this world, then you're wrong. You're bad. I hate you. Anyway, I got 20 seconds left. I got to make this point. When I quit smoking weed, everything flipped back around. I was like, hey, you know what? Cops aren't so bad. I mean, you know what? Doing good things, being a good guy, a nice guy, just generally, and it doesn't benefit me in any way, is the right thing to do. I got 3 seconds left. I gotta go. I'll finish this next.